several rockets were fired from across the DRC-Rwanda border in Rubavu district by the coalition of DRC and FDLR forces. So we are taking all necessary measures, defensive measures, to maintain the security along the border and to ensure that our territorial integrity is protected. It's continuous bomb shells coming from across, which are signs of a desperate enemy, trying to, perform the last acts by shelling into Rwanda.
Yes, we noticed the presence of the RDF soldiers in Rubavu, ensuring the safety of the population. What are the future defense measures being considered?
No, having forces there is a necessary measure. It's a necessary measure to preempt any incursions into our territory. So it is a standard operating procedure. We need to protect our borders to avoid any penetration by the forces, the DRC forces and the FDLR. So that is the reason for forces being deployed along the border. So we are taking, as I mentioned, all necessary defensive measures to ensure that the border is protected.
Among what we've also noticed is FRDC soldiers crossing into Rwanda. What is the next step to this?
Yes, we've received over 120 FRDC soldiers, and a number of FDLR soldiers have been, handing themselves in. I think you remember we had about 8 that came about a week ago, and several others are coming in within that mix. So we are receiving them, we are disarming them, and taking them to the usual reception centers for clearance and possible integration where necessary. But for the FRDC, I think we'll have to look for ways. We shall hold them and look for ways of handing them back at a future date.
Well, without taking much of your time, what is your message to the population during such challenging times?
I want to assure all Rwandans living along the border and beyond to remain calm. We are taking all necessary defensive measures to protect the population near the border and to ensure that we protect ourselves from within and from without where necessary.
Yes. So as we also sum up, what is Rwanda's stand in this situation, and how are you making sure that the situation, comes to an end?
I think we only have to remain robust because we have our stand. Our stand is simple, that a political solution must be met, and we as RDF are supposed to stand by and protect our territory and wait for political actors to take their course.
Thank you very much, Brigadier General Ronald Rwivanga.
Thank you very much for having me.